Welcome back to another episode of Dad's Den Tech Reviews. My name is Ken. We're here to help you work smarter, not harder, and we review everyday items on Amazon and other websites so you don't have to. We make it easy for you. You're welcome. Just subscribe to say thank you. All right, anyway, today, RGB, almost 5-foot tall lamp that can synchronize with music, and it's a lot of features on this one. This is a lot of fun. Anyway, let's jump into it. And as always, everything that I'm reviewing from the item that we're talking about today, this RGB light, plus all the other equipment that I'm using here, my cameras, my microphones, the lighting equipment here that I'm using is available for you to see what gear I'm using. Links down in the description. Let's talk about the height and the build of this thing. Like I mentioned, this thing is almost 5 feet tall. It's 58 inches in height when you have the stand connected to it, right? Width-wise, you're about 7.5 inches, maybe almost 8 inches wide as far as the squareness of it. And the actual lamp itself is 46 inches long. So lots of color going on around the room when you got this thing flashing. What makes this thing so bright is there's actually 2 LED lamps that are running inside this one. Others you might buy might just have one, but this one actually has 2 LED lamps that are running through it to make it super bright. So there's a couple different ways you can control the lamp. It comes with a remote. You could just use that alone. You can connect it to Alexa and say, hey, Alexa, go into sleep mode. Alexa, play with the music, things like that nature, and then you're going to get like the lamp doing all kinds of different fun stuff with the music. Actually, check this clip out. You can also connect it to the Tuya app and the Smart Life app. So you can run it those different ways. So you have different options of things that you want to do and how you can control the lamp itself. So here's a couple different modes that the lamp does. You can do just straight white. It actually looks really cool when it's a dark room. Not bright enough to be like a floor lamp though. That's one of the negatives about this thing. The white by itself isn't big enough to just be like a floor lamp for your room. So one little downside, you can do color, you can do static, you can do like a dynamic movement, you can do it with local music and keep a solid color, you can do a rainbow color, and like I said before, you can have it bounce around and do all kinds of stuff with the music and the beats going on. How you might use this lamp, you can use it for like a party, of course. You can use it, say, in an office. I get to have this behind me here. It can be some ambient light behind me. You can use it at night when you're watching movies, trying to give it just a little bit of a, maybe like a red color. You're watching a scary movie or something like that. You can use it for anything really. Birthday parties. I mean, just dude, you can use it for anything. Just let your imagination run wild with this one. And lastly, the reason I actually like this lamp is it actually could just be a decor piece. Like if it's not on, it doesn't look gaudy. It doesn't look weird in the room. It just looks like a floor lamp. It has a dark woven fabric to it, so it doesn't look weird in the room. It actually looks pretty nice. And then with the accented black bottom base, that looks good as well. Now this comes in 2 different shapes. We got the rectangle version. You can see this here on the video, but it also comes in a cylinder. If you want to just do like a circular cylinder kind of look, you can do that as well. I do have to mention one of the features on it because it was pretty darn cool. It made it look like it was a thunderstorm. The lights like, kind of flashing like it's a thunderstorm. That's pretty cool. You can use that like for Halloween, right? Kids trick-or-treating, throw that thing flashing in the background, things like that. That's kind of fun. How our team is using this lamp in particular is we have it in the gym, okay? We put it in the gym. It moves to the music, it gets you pumped up, it just kind of adds to that beat, and you kind of just, while you're working out, you got to get those muscles, you got to look cool, you got to have a good dad bod like me. But anyway, we got it in the gym. Our guys got it in the gym, they're working out, they're having a great time with it, and it's a fun lamp. Now here's the bad of this light, and I mentioned it before. If we're going to put this in a living room, say, right, and because it's a pretty nice decor piece, I want this bright enough to be able to use it as like a lamp, like a lampstand, or it's just the white isn't bright enough to actually use it that way, which is kind of a bummer. Because if I've got this kind of thing in here, I would really like it to be useful for other things than just, having parties and ambient lighting, all those other things. I think they could have made the white a little bit brighter. I don't know how they would have done that, but anyhow, that would have been a nice feature to have. So that's kind of the bad on this. Did try to adjust some of the settings, the brightness levels, even the colors, right, to possibly maybe get a little bit more yellow lighting or something like that to make it a little bit brighter for the room, and it still didn't work. So for that reason, I'm going to give this a 4 out of 5. Okay, 4 out of 5 rating, not a 5 out of 5. If it was able to use as a desk lamp, I would be 5 out of 5. Let's go. I almost forgot. This is on Amazon for $60, you guys. $60 for this light. It's pretty big, pretty cool, pretty fun. And so if you're looking to spice up your living room or your bedroom or your office or something like that, this is probably a good purchase. It's a lot of fun. By the way, if there's an item on Amazon that you want us to review, just send us a link to it. We'll check it out. Maybe we'll purchase it and we'll actually do the review for you guys so you guys don't have to purchase it. We love doing this for you guys. So put a comment down below if you see something that you want us to review, okay? Anyhow, that's it. I think you're gonna wanna watch this video over here. It's a good one.